So the certificate in community energy development. So there is a particular focus in Europe and indeed in Ireland in supporting communities to develop their capacity and their engagement in the energy transition. So whether that's in being involved in renewable energy projects or putting sustainable energy plans together for their communities or supporting retrofitting of community buildings or facilities in their area. So this program has been developed by TUS, by our team in Thurles. And as I said, it really responds to enabling and developing people within those communities to have the skills to develop sustainable energy projects. And then often it's giving them the knowledge and the language to be able to have discussions with project developers or energy agencies or local authorities about what they might want to do. So it's what we call a level 6 certificate in community energy development. So level 6 is kind of that entry level program, and it has 20 credits. And the next slide will show you how those 20 credits are made up of. It's made up of two modules. So next slide, please. So the entry requirements for the program are essentially a leaving cert, or if you are a mature student, so somebody that's over 23 years of age, generally you're considered for entry into the program based on a standard application form, and if necessary, an interview. So because it's level 6, it's very much open to for ease of access for people from the community groups and the individuals within those communities that we want to have access and to engage in the program. So people don't necessarily need an engineering qualification or a business qualification. We're hoping that we'll get a wide range of people from a range of experiences into the program. And this program actually is an evolution of a program we would have run previously in Thurles about for 10 years. The last running of the program was in 2012, our certificate in renewable energy development. So we have a lot of experience in running this program. We've refashioned it to focus specifically on community energy for this running. So next slide, please. So the program will run over one academic year. So starting in September of this year. So the first semester and the first module, which is 10 credits, will cover Introduction to Sustainable Energy. So this is really the language of energy. So explaining energy systems, the different principles of energy. So understanding units and kilowatt hours, how we calculate energy efficiency outcomes, how we look at the energy production from renewable energy systems. And we explain the principles of energy efficiency and the range of renewable energy systems that would be appropriate for a community to consider. So that could be retrofitting of public buildings or community buildings, for example, or a PV development project, for example, in renewable energy. So once we've addressed the technical topics in semester 1 and semester 2, then we look at the broader policy agenda. We look at the issue of planning and consultation, so very important for community energy projects. We look at how we're going to finance these projects and understanding project management, and then the wider stakeholder engagement. So how you bring the community with you, how you need to connect with wider stakeholders. So they might be the local authority, they might be EirGrid, they might be banks, credit unions, etc. How you manage that process and understand how you need to connect with those people. So it's next slide, please. So the ambition is to start the program the 23rd of September. The program is open for applications at the moment. So it's what we call a blended learning program. So a mix of online lectures and tutorials. So that's where we'll give you the theory and the resources. So we'll give you lectures. There'll be a lot of online resources that you can read in your own time. Lots of case studies and examples from across Europe and in Ireland. And then there will be 5 workshops where you will get together as a team of students will give you a number of different topics to work on and a range of guest speakers. And these will be organized over the weekends. And then assessment is very much through what we call continuous assessment. So no exams, lots of really good case studies where you'll work on particular projects in your communities. So the ambition is that the work that you do in class will be of value to you in your communities. Next slide, please. And then the semester 2 follows the same overall principles that will start back after Christmas break on the 22nd of January. And again, it's a blended learning, a range of workshops combined with online content and resources that you would consider in your own time. And the ambition then is your final project will be a business plan for either a renewable energy project or an energy efficiency project in your community.